back. Navajo again. Ooh, a spin cycle there. Moves it down the line. Chance to cut it back. Cotuit saved and then smashed in. And if Shankawai is out for any period of time, you expect Langone will be that man they turn to. But right now it's Navajo for Colorado. Navajo scores!
Talked about the fact that he has 3 clean sheets looking for his 4th.
Now stepping forward, here come the Rapids into the attack. Shooting chance! Oh, it's in again! Cotuit 3 goals for the Rapids in New England. The rout is on. Carlos Heel finds it again. Heel, the cross all the way through. It's turned in. It's an own goal.
On the left-hand side of your screen, standing right next to Reggie Cannon.
It's touched into play. Heel darting in field. Carlos Heel, another touch. Carlos Heel! Oh, Nico Hansen! Slid forward for Carlos Heel. Beeson swings it around. Langone lifts the cross in. The heads go up. Heel went down.
Yep.
And it's a penalty. Natalie Simon points to the spot.
Just keep your eye out on the captain here. I'm not too sure what Bassett is doing.
Against Nico Hansen. Carlos Heel scores. New England is down by just 1. Heel floats it out wide. Beeson floats it into the middle. The header! The comeback is complete. The equalizer for the Revs.
There's Wagner. Here's Porzingis driving. Porzingis, the bucket and the foul. Physicality. There's been a lot of that in this series. Franz Wagner driving. Wagner getting the roll.
One. That's tough right there.
Harris hounding Pritchard. 8 on the shot clock. Cornette looking for Tatum. Tatum throws it down. Excellent pass. Who is now 30 for his last 30 from the free throw line. Boston within 1. Shot clock off. 2 seconds. Harris at the buzzer knocks it down. Detroit and New York right now. Game 5. 70-61 lead for the Pistons. Jonathan Isaac uncontested. The 7th seed in the Eastern Conference.
And Cole Anthony Lee is the wild card for this Magic team. As we see Porzingis with the and one.
Here comes Jaylen Brown. Picks up by Caldwell Pope. Brown. Reverse. Fancy move. Magic said they wanted to play at a faster pace. They certainly feel like they are, but they turn it over. 4th turnover of the game. Brown right back down the other way. Brown, nice move, rising to the occasion, and it's a 2-point game. Tatum, shot clock off, 3 seconds. Tatum fakes one way, goes the other way, and throws it down. With 0.8 of a second to go, Tatum with an exclamation mark. Magic season on the brink. Boston looking to join Indiana and Cleveland in the 2nd round. Tatum, the first 3 of the game. Boston has it with Jaylen Brown. Brown at Boncaro. There's his 5th foul.
Left foul. This team needs rest in the worst way.
Down low to Isaac. Nobody there to contest. Again, Bataze guarding Tatum. 3 ball. Go.
Seize control in this 3rd quarter, up 10 points right now. The last thing you want to do is close this quarter out poorly and end up down 15, 20 points.
Hauser, player not named Jason Tatum, to hit a 3 for the Celtics. Wagner misses. Loose ball to Carter, rejected by Horford.
What a block by Horford.
Wagner gets the floater. Among active players in postseason games played. Corner for that man. There he is. Jason Tatum's got 26. Tatum the 3. 29.
Oh, wow.
Tatum's been on fire. Tatum, corner, Horford, 2. At the buzzer. Good! It beat the shot clock. As it is desperation mode for the Magic with their season on the line. Pritchard, deep triple try. Pritchard. Didn't get called for a push-off. Misses. Comes back to Pritchard. White back to Pritchard. Pritch, please! Pritchard hounded by Black. Over to Brown. Brown thinks about it, then pulls. Remember when Boston couldn't hit one from three? They were 0 for 7 to start the game. Wagner, no look behind the back flip-in.
Was he even looking at the basket?
Celtics looking to join the top-seeded Cavaliers and Indiana in the second round. Cornet and Jamal Mosley calling a timeout, and he's screaming. Led by 2 at the break. It's now 94-71 Boston. Brown looking for more. Drops it off for Cornet. Wagner driving on Cornet. Rejection.
We talked about his defense.
Horford to Brown. 3. You betcha.
Minnesota,
Tatum, deep triple try. He's fouled. 4-point play opportunity. Jason Tatum. And then the Celtics went on a 30-9 run. Hauser. Now they can't miss from deep. Pouring it on. As Jordan Walsh has it. Over to Torrey Craig. Craig. Good on a 3. And haven't had Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, listen, Detroit is definitely good, but that's what they do.
Magic put up a fight. They made Boston feel them in this series. There's no doubt about it. Their defense, their grit, their physicality was impressive. But the experience showed out for Joe Mazzulla and the defending champs. Boston.
Stand-up position off the right tackle, ready to pounce. Here's Nix. He got it away, and he completes it at midfield. That's Sutton with the catch and the first down. Gain of 19.
Have to disrupt it.
2nd and 4. Here's Nix going for the long ball. He's got a step on him. And the Broncos strike early with the touchdown to Franklin from 43 yards out.
Then they'll play action and get a big playoff.
On first down, it's Cook. In traffic, but seeing openings and being shoved. Still on his feet and driving. He's got Deion Dawkins in front of him. How about that? Was an extra 10 yards when it looked like the play was going to be stopped. Here's a 1st and goal. Going to hand it off to Cook. Cook's got an opening. Cook fights. He's in for the touchdown. He had 16 rushing touchdowns this year to tie the franchise record, and now he's got one in the postseason.
The drop by Sutton on first down.
Yeah, the pass was there. Oh, a fake. Look at this. Riley Dixon completes it to Mims. Oh, what a call.
Sean McDermott.
About 3 yards, they're saying, short of being able to go for the Lutz field goal, given the conditions here. So Dixon this time, look what he does. Oh, Mims. Hey, it's Dixon to Mims twice.
When you get penalties, now you know they're going to pass it.
2nd and 13. And for just the second time in the last 8 games, Josh Allen is decked for a sack. It's Allen on Allen.
That's the area I want to attack if I'm Denver.
Nix goes wide to get around Miller. Throws. He's going to have a chance for a field goal. He completes it to Sutton, and this is what you foreshadowed, Tony. Here's Lutz with Dixon on the hold, and the kick. Oh, no good. Rejected off the right upright. Wow. Denver, if it wins, would play at KC. Houston would be at Baltimore. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Stepping up, down the field, wide open. He's got his target. It's Dawson Knox. Looks right, looks in the middle, not there, looks left, not there. Taken off if he can. No, he swarmed under back at the 9-yard line by DJ Jones. Big play here. Trying to go up top for it.
He wants to run for it, Jim. He wants to just go get it with his legs. He's trying to find
it. It wasn't there, so now he's got to throw it deep to the end zone. And was that caught? Yes! Ty Johnson scrapes it off the ground, above the ground for the touchdown.
Oh my goodness.
That's close about that foot touching, and we're, look at this. How he was able to keep a hand underneath the ball.
That's a touchdown to me. No one really moves. You do have a linebacker out here. Cover 0, something quick to the side.
Allen with time, floats it, got it. It's Coleman with the catch. And it's a 21-7 lead for the Buffalo Bills.
And no one better than Sean McDermott and Bobby Babbitt at disguising.
Dixon, who became just the 5th punter in the last 30 years of playoff action to complete a pass in an overtime in a playoff game, kicks it to Shakir, and who is it but Dixon, who has thrown a pass complete. But the likes of Elway, Montana, Marino, they didn't win here in the postseason.
It's hard. This is the Bills Mafia. Brunell, the huge win. I remember that game. He played awesome.
Big 3rd and 6, wide open. And then Samuel zigs and zags. It slips through a tackle. He's taking it home for the touchdown.
Aaron Cromer's been with him.
Yeah.
Ronald Curry.
Here's Nix stepping away from the pressure and slipping out of that. What a run. Look at Nix. All the way out to the 44-yard line. That's a 19-yard scramble. Well, the Bills scored on a 4th down play. What will the Broncos do? They throw it short. McLaughlin, he is stopped a good yard or 2 out of bounds, short of the marker.
Yoga, ballerina work in the offseason. It pays off.
Here's a 3rd and 4 and a deep ball. And reaching out, pulling it down is Kincaid.
Here comes Higgins. He can fly with great vision. Leonard, good stick work. Perot, score! Game 1 of 4 today in college hockey. To the net, shot, score! Ethan Lay, their leader, ties the game at 1. Fortescue will get to it first. 80 seconds left. Wrist shot just wide. Rebound. Route around. Score! James Higgins with 77 seconds left gives Boston College the 2-1 lead. See how aggressive BC plays here. They kind of lay back here. The net empty. Extra attacker on. Hershuk with the net empty. Softly out. Towards the net. Going. Leonard scores!
Fastball. Just flared at it, and a terrific diving catch by Issa Torres ends the inning and saves at least 1 run. Full count, Waycazer leading off here in the 3rd. Sends that one long, deep, and gone. Dead center field for Waycazer, and the Seminoles strike first. 100. Hartley has to charge, gloves it, fine play. Rockledge, Florida, went to Florida State camps growing up. That ball is crushed into deep center field, and Kylie Johnson with 1 out in the 7th inning, and 1 swing gives Clemson the lead. Edenfield in the air, playable. Brockenbrough squeezes it, and for the first time, the Clemson Tigers have won the ACC Tournament Championship. The Cardiac Comeback Kids, all 3 wins, and come from behind fashion, this time on a 7th inning home run by Johnson.
This is a group that does not give in and does not get phased when the innings get late.
How flexible you are, all of those things that, go into pitching, that all makes an impact.
Lawson fell off the mound right there. Ball didn't come loose, just trips up. He's smiling about it and laughing it off. So he looks to be all set. First time we've seen that this season as the dugouts get loud. Scoring position on 2 and 3. The first pitch is a curveball left side, snagged by Holcomb.
Lavin on first, the 2-1. Line drive into right center. That's falling, and it drops down. One runs in. Here comes Bogenpol. It's a 2 RBI double for Camden Johnson, and it's 3-0 Cotuit for the Braves to get their first hit. And it looks like this could take until at least the 5th. That's into center. Miscommunication, but the shortstop Farber ends up bringing it in. Tyler's payoff is lifted into left. Long run for Von Schlegel. It's over his head. Cooney scores. Here comes Torres, and the Braves have the lead. And that misses inside for ball 4. Johnson comes home, and we're all even at 4 here in the top of the 7th. That's lifted into center. LeGrande back. That should be deep enough. Here comes Farber home. Throw goes into third. Cotuit takes the lead in the top of the 7th. It's 5-4 Kettleers.
The 1-1. Torres swings, puts it into the outfield. Riker Waite rounds third base, comes home and scores. The play at third, out. But the run counts and the game stays alive. Right side, Torres got it. The 1-2. Outside edge, strike 3, and Bourne get a much needed out. Clayton Kershaw-esque, he extends the arms and deals. Up the middle, straight to the glove of Cooney. Excellent. The payoff. Fouled back, bat comes loose, and we'll do it again. One more time. How about it? Then the St. John's product. They swing the first one to the left side. It's fair, off the bag, and into the outfield. LeGrande got a storm to second. Ball comes loose, and just like that, on the first pitch of the first at bat, the winning run in scoring position. The 2-0. Kelly swings. It's down the left field line. LeGrande, third, and the Bourne Braves are going to the Cape League Championship for the 5th consecutive season. Gavin Kelly, the hero. And the final 6-5 in favor of Bourne. Game 3 of the West Division Championship.
Super athlete. He gets a step on Holiday, hangs and can't score. There's the size of the Celtics.
And that's why you start the Twin Towers.
Go ahead, Porzingis. What a start for Boston. He's averaging 8.5 points per game in the first quarter of his last 8 games.
What was that? Team since 2003. Been that long.
Porzingis another. Count it! Tatum trying to get involved. The pass was knocked away. Cornette saying they stepped out of bounds. Here come the Rockets. Green lobs it. Thompson throws it in.
On the way out, saying we ain't gonna bring him back.
Brown finds brotherly love.
Oh man.
Tari Eason off the mark. Rebound by Tom.
Whoa. You're gonna leave Pritchard. He's gonna make you pay.
Adams for 2. You either win or you die, or something like that. Porzingis back in the game. How about another? Green got a hand on it. Porzingis recovers. Brown calling for it. Porzingis going to work against Brooks. That's his first.
Yeah!
A self-alley-oop.
Look at it. He's staring at the whole bench. And he made.
And he gets teed up in the
process. You know what? If you do that, oh, look at Jaylen Brown and Email getting after it. Let's go. Let's go!
Has been held scoreless in the first half since 2021 against Miami. Has a career-high 7 threes made, and he's all over Brown. Cornette the drive. Whoa! 0 for 6 from downtown. Holiday to steal after Cornette got a piece.
Holiday gives it inside to Tatum. Fouled, and the basket counts. Much needed. Inside Keita, Pritchard like a quarterback, and Cornette, the king of the follow. Brown the inbound, cookies and cream in the biggest spot. The Rockets have been elite in clutch games lately. Şengün blocked by Porzingis. Do not go in there. 2 minutes. Thompson streaking. Brooks for three. No! He hit another one. His 10th. 90 seconds left. Here comes Tatum. Head of steam against Şengün to the rack for two. JT ties the game. Şengün battling. Thompson. Porzingis goes straight up and Thompson scores over. Porzingis has 5.
Oh no.
They find Şengün. 3 run to the basket and a jam to give Houston a 2-point lead. 10.3 seconds left. Porzingis the catch. Finds Tatum. Got to go in a hurry. Defended by Thompson. Gets inside and scores. Ties the game with 5.3. He will not. Bentley to inbound. They find Thompson. He drives. His career night ends with a game winner. .7.
Find Pritchard.
No timeouts. It's Pritchard for the win. Too strong. And Amen Thompson wins it for the Rockets and has a career-high 33 points. Ime Udoka, his first win against his former team.
Lee accepts the pass right side, finds a man flying through the middle. Here comes Nielsen the Swede. He dropped it right side. Lee gets it back. Lee shifting through. Hit the iron up high.
He's calling it a goal.
No, they're going to call it a goal. Ooh, McCarthy, far point. Got a man in his face. Boumediene, far circle. Shot there, deflected. Bednarik, Amico. Steered it around to Voss. Puck is loose, side of the cage. Still loose in front of the goal. Played free. Grabbed. Merrill for McCarthy and a goal. Gavin McCarthy from the near dot to the net. And the Terriers are within 1. Puck bouncing in front. Bednarik senses danger. Comes back and plays it right side, but now Matrone cuts to the far circle, gives it up in front and a goal. Under a minute on Hudson's penalty for interference. And played away at the line. Now Bednarik with a jump. Bednarik with a move and a goal! Bednarik goes top shelf to beat Augustine. Short-handed. Centered. Back to the point. Hudson with a slapper that just came wide. Merrill. Back to the point. Boumediene with a slapper and a goal! Redirect, I believe. And the Terriers have tied. I think it was Fondrick down low. Here come the Spartans over the line. Pass in front. Russell's shot. Puck is loose in front. Big Mike is down. Puck is loose in a scramble. The Terriers still trying to cover. They're hurrying and scurrying. Stramel on the face-off against Bednarik. And Bagsgall with a shot there, and Big Mike point blank. And now Yzerman is back. Boumediene. Yzerman accepts the pass, left side, gives it up. Boumediene swung off the heel of his stick.
Nice idea.
Just bouncing on him. And now a jailbreak the other way. Lee in front, and Big Mike flashes the pad. Now right back the other way, McLaughlin. 2-on-1, he's got Yzerman. McLaughlin, Yzerman with a shot. Oh, was it over the line? They say no. And back come the Spartans. Lee up over the line, holds, gives it up, and a goal. Bagsgall.
Let's review that
We have no goal down there.
It is a 60-40 split for overtime in the regular season.
The crowd's looking at the replay on the board. It's just see the Terrier coaches now. Jay and Joey Pereira looking up at the camera and think it's a goal too.
Fast and physical. And I think you're going to see them really try to establish their personality here early.
Eagles kick it away, and this will be Marshall at the 2-yard line. Trying to set up something middle of the field, and he'll get to the 20 and spun around toward the 25. The ball popped out, and it was scooped up by a jacket.
tough as nails. He represents Brent Key's attitude. You got to love him.
King trying to throw. He's going to get hit and sacked. Kamari Dixon, the redshirt freshman.
Got to be careful you don't get a holding penalty in the end zone and maybe just try to get a couple more yards out here. Now they're going to throw it.
They are going to throw it. Middle of the field looking in. It's caught. Coming forward is Reed Harris. Open field for Harris and into Georgia Tech territory. Backed up against the wall. They strike. That's Rutherford in motion. Going to hand it to Hosley. Here goes Malachi Hosley at the 10, the 5, and a touchdown. 27 yards.
Building blocks in that defense, so having them back is critical.
Here's Turbo Richard on second down. He'll fire through the left side. Richard at the 20. And Turbo Richard inside the 10 before he's taken down by Butler.
I think for a lot of reasons.
Here's Lonergan handing to Richard. He's in. Touchdown for Boston College.
This BC defense looks like got a little more pep in their step right now.
Yeah.
They're playing at a higher level here.
Play fake by King. He's loading and throwing. Deep ball. That's Eric Rivers, and he hangs on. What a catch by Rivers at the 26 with Isaiah Ferris draped on him.
That was good football right there, guys.
48 yards, and now Maddox fumbled the ball, and BC's recovered. Thornton knocked it loose, and Bryce Steele, I think, fell on it.
You're going to see some explosive passes and runs, and we saw one, but they turned the ball over Georgia Tech.
Yep. Here goes Georgia Tech, and this is Rutherford breaking free. On cue, the explosive Malik Rutherford. Can he get to the house at the 10, the 5, and he does. It's a touchdown for Georgia Tech, and it's 71 yards for Malik Rutherford. Lonergan ready. Up in the pocket, down the field. That's Harris. 35-30. Harris with white shirts there, tackled at the 20.
Now they're in man coverage again on Lewis Bond. They're going to come with a 5-man pressure here.
10th play of the drive. Lonergan looks right, throws that way to Chazinski. Touchdown, Boston College. Their longest scoring drive of the season.
And obviously for Georgia Tech here, they're trying to hit this long field.
49 7/8 yard. Kick from Burr is no good. And we're going to the locker room tied at 14.
Now they're not going to be under center. They're in the shotgun, which I can't stand, but I'm sure they're going to hand this off here.
Play clock down to 5. They're going to hand it to Richard. He got it and more. Turbo Richard near side to the 20. Richard banged out of bounds at the 15. 36-yard run on 4th and inches. BC gets in the too tight set again. And they're going to hand to McDonald. Here's Jordan McDonald, and Boston College leads.
The combination block that time.
Play fake to Richard. Lonergan wants to take the shot. Harris and Bond. It's Bond at the 45. Midfield, Lewis Bond into Georgia Tech territory at the 43. Lonergan sets, throws, it's caught. That's Harris at the 10. Inside the 5, touchdown. Broke through 2 tackles and scored.
What a great run by Reed Harris. They'll probably rush 3 here.
Here's King. In trouble, up in the pocket. He'll slip it, and it's caught. That's Hosley. Out of bounds beyond the 45-yard line. No flag on the play. Haynes King and Georgia Tech are alive.
I was worried that he was over the line of scrimmage.
What an acrobatic effort by the Georgia Tech quarterback. Bill O'Brien just shakes his head like, are you kidding me?
His foot was, I think, right at the line of scrimmage, Haynes King, when he released the ball. I mean, good for them. Big play. Got to take a shot right now. Got to take a shot.
And here comes Bill O'Brien was out on the field, and now a flag's been thrown. O'Brien was at the numbers. So the line of scrimmage was the 20, and Bill O'Brien. Here's Jerry Magallanes.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, head coach, Boston College, his first of the game. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And here's where Bill O'Brien's upset. He's upset. No flag was thrown. That Haynes King was over the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
8th career 300-yard game. King in the pocket, sailing it deep, downfield, caught Rivers. Was he inbounds? Yes.
Ball's on the 2-yard line right now. They need to run this ball in. They need to punch this in.
Jamal Haynes the toss, trying to get right side, touchdown. Jamal Haynes into the end zone for his 4th score of the year.
Oh my gosh, they're in a trick formation right now.
They're 2 of 3 on the year in 2-point conversions.
Oh wow, this is
snap to King. He'll keep it to the right side and will not get in.
BC's played great today, but you got a chance to right the wrongs here.
Here's the give. This is Jordan Allen turning the corner. Here goes Allen down the near sideline, and Georgia Tech leads. 54 yards. Lonergan up in the pocket, down the seam for Franklin, who makes the catch. What a catch by Jeremiah Franklin. 3 receivers to the top of your screen here in a moment. Tight end to the bottom is Franklin. They're going to hand it to Richard, and he races into the secondary. Turbo Richard is going to get BC the lead back. With 4:09 to go, the Eagles have answered.
Well, they got one-on-one with Lewis Bond.
He's looking left for Bond. Throws back corner. Chazinski, did he hold on? No, did not. Incomplete. Trailing by a point, 34-33. There's the toss. This is Allen trying to turn the corner. Look at the speedster, the freshman, inside the 30.
BC's going to go for the block here now.
Snap, spot. The kick is good.
Not to beat a dead horse, but there's 11 seconds left on the clock that didn't need to be there. Can't give him all day to throw the football here because he's got some receivers that can make plays.
Lonergan up in the pocket, down the field. That's caught by Bond at the 50. And Bond here to the near side.
Yeah, I think this is all by design. I think they're going to throw the ball to Reed Harris.
Here's Lonergan dancing to his right. Now going to set. He'll sail it down the field. It's short of the end zone, and it is incomplete. And the ball game is over. There are no flags, and Georgia Tech's dream of appearing in the ACC championship is alive.
To the right side and off the mid of Toro. The Rays take the lead as Aranda scores. The bases remain loaded. It's 2-1 Rays.
You know, that ball ate Toro up.
Mangum, Walls, and Caballero the runners. Great speed. And a full count, 3-2. Oh, and it gets away. Here comes Mangum, and the Rays take a 3-1 lead.
For 2 runs.
And then he walks, and it's another wild one. And it's 4-1 Rays as Walls scores. Gift after gift from the Boston Red Sox.
He'll drive that one into the alley. There's nobody out there. That's up against the wall. Abreu will score. Story stopping at third. Marcelo. Here's Toro. And a ground ball right side, charged by Caballero. He'll concede the run. Out number 1. Story scores.
Knocked in their first run.
1-2 offering is swung on and lined to the shortstop Walls. He shovels to third, and that's a double play.
Wow. Junior Caminero with a stretch by Aranda, out at first.
Watch this ball sharply hit to the backhand side up above the head. And then Aranda.
And Boyle's 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. It kicks a bit. Walls with the stab. Nice play there. They made a couple of them in the inning. Diving play, Meyer. Up and gunning. And got him. Toro kept the foot on the bag. Hot shot. Deep short. Airborne Story. And got him. Outstanding. Well, that's the defensive play of the night. And getting the leadoff man in the 9th inning.
Story showing off some good arm strength here.
Diving is Caballero, and there's one out.
Swinging a drive. Oh, he killed it. It is out of here. It's gone. St. Don does it. The Sox win it. They walk it off against Tampa Bay. Are you kidding me? That is the sound of 8 straight at Fenway.
Wow! This kid, he's not stopping, Obi. The slider down and in. I mean, the swing is locked in. You put it in the zone. He missed the fastball earlier, but he gets the breaking ball. How did you win that game?
How did you win that game? 5-4. Say Don walks it off deep into the night. And the Red Sox can't lose.
Look at this. Slider down and in. He got crazy eyes. He got him. And he knew it. Look at it. He still hasn't moved. This ball leaves the ballpark. He just stands there.
Oh, is that cool? That's some kind of cool.
Enjoy it. Wow.
Mercy. Oh, there's something in the air with this Red Sox team. You cannot deny it. He just killed it. His 13th home run.
It's in his veins. He can't believe it.
Wow. Red Sox win 5-4.
Sedan, last night you said, I just want to win. How good does this feel right now?
You feel it? That's amazing, bro. This is the fucking October end.